Okay, next up. Ooh, that's a pretty looking 97-inch OLED from LG.
So moving forward, it's just going to be all displays. We're going to have display talk.
No, it's not. I know we have the color changing car in there somewhere.
I know with CES, they always present displays. Everyone has a display.
Yeah.
With LG, they announced a 97-inch TV.
You're getting us back on track here, Will.
Yeah.
Putting the specs in there. LG OLED is absolutely beautiful stuff. One of the difficulties with OLED has been super large format stuff at a reasonable price because of yield. They're hard to make. And so this is a wonderful OLED that we have here on set. It's 88 inches.
Yes.
But costs $1 billion.
And that's 8K.
And that's 8K, which is important to note. But
it looks tiny on the screen, but like in real life, it's actually very large.
Oh, because of the lens and everything. Yeah, it's a huge screen. It's 88 inches.
But the fact that this 97-inch, it looks like it can be mounted on the wall. It's supposed to be, which means that it's supposed to be super light.
I might get me one of those.
You should.
I might get me one of those.
You definitely should.
Let's see what it says here. Did they say anything about price? 97 inches. Okay, this is their 2022 lineup. So they got 97 all the way down to 42. 5th generation A9 processor, higher brightness OLED Evo panel. Premium priced above $1,500. Oh, that's all they're going to tell us. Okay. All right. And they're lighter weight, very thin, an easier, less stressful unboxing and mounting experience. Wow, that's an interesting angle to really play up, because it's not like people are buying TVs that frequently, but maybe that's what they're trying to say is like, hey, upgrade. It's not a big deal. You can mount it. It's lightweight. So go ahead and get yourself an OLED Evo.
Yeah. And they presented, their other series, the G series, C series, all that stuff. I mean, they had the new, the gallery one with the frame. ASUS also has their display, and it's the first 42-inch OLED 4K monitor.
Gaming monitor.
Yes.
Look at the stand. You just know it's gaming.
Yeah, exactly.
You get a stand, you get an aggressive stand like that, and you're gaming.
And it looks nice. Super slim bezels.
Are those speakers on it?
That's what I thought. I don't think they say in this article here.
Let's see what
but they do look like speaker grills.
42 inches is a really big gaming monitor, by the way. So you got to be down for something like that in the first place. So this is 48. Never mind 42.
Yeah.
They got up to 48.
But in their code, it says 42, which is confusing.
They mix that up. It's not a typo. Everyone's look up there, because up there it's PG 48.
Yeah, everyone's just
jamming it out in the in the press room or the hotel room at CES. Yeah, no,
I get it.
Fully acceptable. It's all right. Yeah. We can figure it out. So 48-inch model, 4K, 3840, 2160, 1,000,001 contrast, lightning fast, 0.1 millisecond response, 120 hertz refresh, which for a 48-inch is good. 10-bit color, 98% coverage of DCI-P3, HDR10. HDMI 2.1 and then two 2.0 ports, display port. It's got everything that you want.
You're well equipped if you buy this.
It doesn't mention whether those are speakers or not. That would be cool if it's stereo speakers, considering this is big enough to also be your TV, that you would probably want to have that in there.
Definitely.
I don't know. A lot of gamers still choose smaller displays, but probably the sweet spot here is if you need a display that's going to do everything in your room, be your gaming display, also be your content consumption display. You want to sit back a little further from it, then 48 inches is kind of a nice middle ground for that. I did see this one.
Yeah, the Odyssey Arc by Samsung. And I've been trying to find good images for it. I think this guy seems to have good images. Tim Schofield.
Shout out, Tim.
On Twitter. He's just on it. It's just such a weird angle. It can go vertical, by the way.
It's kind of like a security room, security cam. you know how you would be monitoring the security cameras? For some reason, it has that feel to me where it curves sort of above your head and everything is vertical. It's a real up and down thing. I mean, ultimately, it's like their landscape version just flipped up and slightly less slender.
Yeah.
So that you can have essentially 3 typical aspect ratios stacked on top of each other as if you had a triple monitor setup, but vertically instead of horizontally.
Yeah, the fact that it's curved, but also the aspect ratio is not that, it's like it's not super long.
Thin, yeah.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to get tremendously tall. I mean, it's definitely tall. You're cranking your neck for that top screen, but maybe, you know, for those of us that like to have a lot of content being displayed, you could have the less relevant stuff up at the top there. It's a 55-inch 4K resolution, 16:9. And I guess the target here is multitasking, possibly streaming. And you can imagine people are going to stack 2 of these beside each other. So then you're going to have like the effectively 6 or maybe 3 of them beside each other. People get crazy.
Super immersive.
And so is this going to be, by the way, is this going to have a pivot on it so you could use it as well in a typical landscape orientation? Or no?
Oh, yeah, of course.
So it spins, right?
Yes. So that's what it looks like. I think the angle kind of shows that it looks like a
that's
square.
A really weird effect from the camera lens happening there.
I think he was trying to go ultra
it
wide.
Looks squished.
Exactly.
Anyway, whatever. Okay, so you can pivot it.
Yeah.
So